we are back. Porch Sports Podcast with your boy Fonz
and Quan.
And so we're going to go ahead and jump right into this NFL news. A lot of news happened, especially today. The Cowboys restructured Ezekiel Elliott's deal.
Interesting.
Well, what are they trying to do there?
Well, it seems like to me they're trying to free up some cap room space. You know, they just gave Dak Prescott a nice deal, and you know, they need some room. Well, maybe they're looking to sign somebody, or maybe they just don't want to be in the hole. Maybe they just want to be, you know, in a good place as far as cap space. I don't really see a point in trying to sign anybody right about now. This is the last week preseason, and so in about 19 days, either more or less, we'd be in week 1. I don't really see why they would bring somebody in at this time. They had plenty of time.
Yeah, I kind of look at it as though, you know, the average for a running back, as far as career wise, about 3 years, depending on condition and how you take care of your body. Ezekiel, I think he peaked a few years ago, if that makes sense. I mean, he's still a great running back. I mean, he's not Derrick Henry status, but he's still a great running back. He was due to make some money.
Yeah.
See, right now his cap hit, it was $16.5 million, which, you know, in relative sense, like, okay, that's on the cheap sheet, but I mean, if you're a cap strap like the Dallas Cowboys, even though they like the most richest team ever, I don't understand why all that's going on. I mean, but, you know, I don't think it was a move because of job security, because his job is secure.
Oh yeah, he's staying in Dallas. I mean,
Yeah,
they're not gonna get rid of him. I mean, at one point they was talking about paying Zeke first and then paying Dak. You know, so
yeah, which they did.
So, you know, it's not about job security. I really think it's more about they want to stay within the cap space limit of whatever their organization wants to be in, and they pretty much just made that move. And I guess, well, I mean, he really didn't lose any money because the money that they did take off, he got it back in a signing bonus. So, I mean, he still got paid, and he didn't lose too much. I think it was like 6.5, 55 mil, and signing bonus or something like that, around that number. So, you know, but hey, man.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we'll see what happens there. I mean, like I said, it's really nothing to worry about because, like I said, he's the franchise running back, basically.
Pretty much.
Another bit of news that I was getting ready for work this morning, and my phone just going off. We traded a rookie cornerback, Shaun Wade. I believe he was from Ohio State. We just drafted him this past draft, to the Patriots. Why are we always dealing with the Patriots? But anyway, for a 7th rounder and a 5th rounder. I think the 7th rounder is for the upcoming draft, and the 5th is for the draft after that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I had high hopes for Shaun Wade. Don't get me wrong, because I seen the tail of the tape when they drafted him. Like, oh yeah, we got us a stud. But, you know, I'm not a coach. Not a D coordinator, not a GM. So, you know, they seen some stuff. Honestly, to really kind of add to that, I actually attended the first preseason game, Baltimore versus New Orleans. I didn't hear Shaun Wade's name much. I mean, to put it in context, you know, of course we had the 6 turnovers. You know, it was backups playing backups. I don't think Shaun Wade got not nailed none of them. It was the Geno Stone show, for real. So I kind of like the trade just to, you know, because we always kind of hit on those late round picks and everything. So that I kind of like that trade. You know, we got a couple of picks back. So with that one, you know, Ravens Nation, if you know, I follow just about every group on Facebook everybody's up in arms. I'm like, chill. I mean, y'all, they coming after Eric DeCosta's neck. I'm like, this the same dude that got Marcus Peters for collard greens. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So don't let that stress y'all. If we stay healthy and Wink Martindale, he's a genius. I thought Rex Ryan, he's up there with Rex Ryan with me.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, Wink Martindale gonna do some stuff. Don't worry about it. It's just a rookie. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, y'all got draft picks for him, so
we got.
Y'all really lose anything. I mean, technically, outside of New England, I really think Baltimore has the best secondary in the league.
Oh yeah, hands down.
To the Patriots. I like Stephon Gilmore and Devin McCourty, but I also like Marcus Peters and Marlon Humphrey.
I can go as far as saying that we have the best secondary in the league for the simple fact we got youth. The Patriots secondary getting long in the tooth.
Well,
so, so I think we have the best secondary because ain't number really one quarterback that really had his way with us in the past 3 years, and that was Patrick Mahomes. Even then, you know, that's another story. Jameis Winston wins the starting job for the Saints week 1. I seen Jameis Winston live.
Okay.
He looked good. The boy, the brother looked good, man. I can't even call it. The first quarter, it was Taysom Hill. Mm-hmm. Now, they was moving the ball, you know, but they could not score until Jameis Winston came into the game. And Jameis Winston, now granted, like I said, it was the first preseason game, and you're playing nothing but backups. You're playing the backup of the backup. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, but Jameis looked better than Taysom Hill. My thing about that is people talk junk about preseason. I'm like this. If you got a quarterback battle, if your quarterback cannot look good against backups, you got a problem. You got a problem. I was sitting kind of close. I got some pretty good seats, you know. For my first time in the bank, it was cool. And I was able to see Jameis Winston work. I see why he got the starting job. Now, a couple of years ago, this man threw 5,000 yards. He went 30 for 30, basically, like ESPN. But that's because, you know, he couldn't see. You know, his eyes were kind of jumping. But I think with Sean Payton, who I'm a fan of, I've always been a fan of Sean Payton. I think Jameis going to do some damage.
Well, I mean, going back to what you said, if, you know, Jameis Winston can take care of the football, I mean, outside of that, he is a very good quarterback, and he has a tremendous arm. Mm-hmm. But the thing that killed him the most was those interceptions, man.
Yeah.
You know, if you go back to when he was with the Buccaneers, like you said, he went 30 for 30. And a lot of those games came in. I mean, a lot of the interceptions was in, you know, close games.
It was in crunch time. But I saw a video not too long ago. I cannot remember the YouTuber, but he broke down each one of Jameis Winston's interceptions for that particular year. At least 15 of them were on his fault. It wasn't his fault. And he made it make. You know, at first I was skeptical. You know, I'm like, oh, okay. But he made it make sense. Because here's the outlier. He threw for 5,000.
Yeah.
That's 50 football fields. He threw for 5,000. Mm-hmm. That says enough. And then, too, he's a better leader than Taysom Hill. He's more vocal, you know. He stands flat-footed and, you know, put it out there. He's not scared to put it out there. With his past, especially when he was at Florida State, you know, the whole, I think it was a crab leg thing.
Yeah.
You know, he's been in the league, I guess, going on 5 years now, so I'm not worried about that. But I really think Sean Payton is going to coach him up for real, for real. He's not gonna be Drew Brees. Let's go ahead and put that there. He's not gonna be Drew Brees. Sometimes Drew Brees wasn't Drew Brees.
Yeah, and I was just about to say that. You know, Drew Brees is great, walking Hall of Famer. You know, great, phenomenal. I mean, very talented quarterback, but he could not get it done in New Orleans. I mean, he just couldn't.
Now,
and I mean, he hasn't had the team consecutively back-to-back years.
But think about it. It was some fluky stuff that knocked him out the playoffs, man. It was some fluky stuff.
Even before the fluky stuff, though, I mean,
true.
Drew Brees never could get it done.
He made it once. That's because that defense, you know, pre-Bounty Gate, if you will, that defense was up serious. You know, Jonathan Vilma, I think Roman Harper and them boys. That defense was serious. But as time went on, even though they still had solid defenses, they never really put that right mixture together.
You know, I like the Saints' current roster now than what I did 2 years ago, and that's all because they are younger now. They have a lot of young talent around them now, and I feel like they could possibly compete, not win, but compete for the NFC South.
I believe it. They won the South last year.
Yeah.
So, and on top of that, they swept the Bucks last year. So, I don't have no problem saying they can compete for that division. But my main concern, because Jameis Winston has not had no experience in the playoffs as a starting quarterback, what's going to take place once them lights come on? You know what I'm saying?
We'll see. Well,
we're gonna see.
It takes time, you know. But football is a huge chemistry sport, so
he
has to get comfortable, like I said. But he has a lot of talent. I mean, you still got Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara. You got
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got a young defense. I mean, I really think they can pull it off. I mean, it's just a matter of them just putting it together, man. That's what it's gonna come down to.
And then
run the ball as much as possible. If you don't trust James Winston with his arm as far as turnovers, run the ball. You have like every down back running back, every down back. This guy is every down back. You know,
and this man didn't he have like 6 touchdowns in like one game
by himself? Yeah, by himself.
He went to war by himself and won.
And then you got Michael Thomas. I mean,
but that's my only problem with the Saints. Is that I think Michael Thomas is suspended for like the first 6 games.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm not a coach. I'm not a GM. I'm not a coordinator. I'm just a guy I'm just a dude who like football. But I try to call it like I see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just really think James is gonna do well. I think he's gonna do well. I think he's first. It's gonna be some stumbling blocks, of course.
Of course.
But he's gonna do. He's gonna be solid. He gonna be solid.
I think they can go. I think they can go a solid 9 wins. I really do.
Yeah.
Think they can go.
Oh yeah. I really think they will challenge for that division. I know we talked about it a while back, but this is before Drew Brees said, "Okay, I'm done." But I really think now, as they're sitting, I think they'll challenge for it.
You look at their division. I mean, they like the second best team in that division.
Yeah.
Outside of the Buccaneers. I mean, the Carolina Panthers, they're in the rebuild. I mean, all the way around, and then the Falcons is just they
put it like this.
Melt into icebergs.
The Falcons ain't the dirty. They not the dirty birds no more. I'm gonna put it like that.
Nah, they ain't the dirty boys.
Now the boy didn't sat down and got old, and the boy he can't fly like he used to.
Nah, he can't do it no more. No.
Nah, man. All right. So let's get to the main event, the topic. Who will win a Super Bowl first? Let me dress it up a little bit. All right. These quarterbacks came out of the same draft. One was drafted first. The other one, I forget where he was drafted. And the last one was drafted 32nd. So who you think will win the Super Bowl first? Would it be Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, or Lamar Jackson?
Okay, so let's dissect this the correct way.
Okay.
Let's first cut it open.
The floor is yours.
Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson. Okay. I'm going to say I got to go with Lamar Jackson. I'm sorry. I mean, truthfully, it really kills me as a Steelers fan to say it, but football theologic.
What's that mean? Say theologic, like Doctor of Divinity or something. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
But he has the defense around him, and I feel like he's just the more talented quarterback out of these four quarterbacks we discussed. Mm-hmm. But not only is he the more talented one, but the franchise know what it feels like to be in a current playoff game, and they know how it feels to win a Super Bowl.
Yep.
He has a great defensive-minded coach in John Harbaugh, and I really feel like his foundation is better now. Outside of Lamar, it will have to be Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? Baker Mayfield. Let's go ahead and smush the bug before it crawls on you.
Not smush the bug.
The Baker Mayfield. Okay, I'm not so hyped on the Baker Mayfield thing. Okay, y'all had a good season. Y'all won y'all first playoff game. Mm-hmm. Congrats. But
thumbs up.
I'm not big on them. I don't think they can get it done. I'm sorry. They have so much more to prove and to do that I don't see, Baker Mayfield winning a playoff game. A Super Bowl before Lamar Jackson. It's just especially in the same division. Yeah. So one is gonna have to bow. So in that particular statement, I'm gonna have to go with Lamar Jackson. And Sam Darnold, he's still a young quarterback. He's at a new team now, so he's learning a whole new system that takes time. Right. But I'm not so big on the Baker Mayfield thing. Don't let this thing fool y'all guys. They had one good season. Finally.
Oh, man.
The playoffs. It took them 17 years to get to the playoffs. Boy, so let's not be big on...
There's some salt right there in that statement.
Be big on the Browns. They have... No, you don't be wrong. On paper...
Oh, yeah.
They are matchable to the Buccaneers. They should be the scariest team. But truthfully and wholeheartedly, I really don't think they're the scariest team right now to be shooking about winning the Super Bowl. They're the Cleveland Browns. Okay? Cleveland Browns. So, I'm going to have to go with Lamar. I would. And if not Lamar, Josh Allen. Josh Allen has improved ever since his first season. Like, if you look at his film, you see this guy is improving in every aspect of his game, man. And
that's because he got a new toy to play with.
Yeah, but hey, they have the Bills. Not before the Ravens. I just put it like that. Not before the Ravens. Is anybody gonna win a Super Bowl out of this bunch? It's gonna be Lamar. Okay. Talking about the guy that can win a season MVP, the guy that is just he has it. He has it. What the main thing for a young quarterback is being able to run the ball and your defense playing good defense. Mm-hmm. And he has that from top to bottom. Josh. The Bills and Josh Allen. Their defense is solid. Mm-hmm. Their defense is solid, but not as great. And come on, man.
Yeah. Crazy thing is, I feel like he was looking at my notes. I actually agree with everything you just said. I really feel like Lamar, out of that 2018 quarterback class, will win the Super Bowl before any one of those quarterbacks. And the other Josh Rosen. Okay, so I think Lamar's gonna do it because one, John Harbaugh has been there before.
Right.
He's a winner. Say what you want to say about the guy. I talk about the guy, and I'm gonna probably one of the biggest Ravens fans in North Carolina.
Not the biggest Ravens fan in North Carolina.
I'm telling you, I can stake that claim.
Cover the whole state.
Cover the whole state from the coast to the mountains. Wait a minute, which way? West. That way.
Oh man.
But John Harbaugh, like I said, he's been there before. He knows how to win. He knows how to coach his guys up. He makes some questionable decisions, but it's neither here nor there. Sam Darnold, I don't think he's going to ever win the Super Bowl.
Oh wow. I agree.
Now, granted though, he was with the Jets.
Oh, well now he's with the Panthers. What that mean?
Rar. So that's that. I'm oh, my bad. I got love for the Panthers.
What?
But it's Carolina. You know, I'm from North Carolina. I rep Baltimore Ravens to the day I die. But
I was born in North Carolina. I was born in North Carolina too. I drank the water and everything. I don't drink Pepsi.
But I eat Bojangles, so I got.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's chicken.
Them Supremes be busting when you hungry. I'm just saying.
I'm from Carolina, but I have zero faith in Carolina Panthers. Anything.
I mean, I'm not saying I got faith in them to win it because they disappointed me a few years ago. That's neither here nor there either.
And you know what? And that's what put the dong on icing on the cake for me because when they went to Super Bowl, I was like,
okay,
Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay, I can vouch for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I can put my purple down for about 3 hours just so.
Yeah, but that's what really did it for me. After that, I was like, yeah, okay. I mean, I was never really a Panthers fan, but when they went to Super Bowl, I was like, okay, let me support my home team.
Right.
Hopefully they win. And then when they lost, I was like, okay, well, good. I mean, it don't do me no good anyway. Yeah. I don't care.
But press pause. Let me go ahead and give a PSA. All right, because there's gonna be some of y'all out there saying y'all some bandwagon fans. So I've been rocking with the Ravens since 1996. All right, so I was there through the bad. I was there through the Kyle Bowlers, the Stoney Cases, the Jim Hart. I was there through all that.
Well, I know I've been a fan at least for about 9-10 years now, at least. I mean, so it doesn't matter what team you rep. Anyway, like I was saying, Lamar is going to win a Super Bowl before any of those guys. The case of Baker Mayfield is this. Baker Mayfield has probably this much of a shot winning the Super Bowl. I mean,
for the simple fact, let me get to it. You got you in the division with the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens, who are annually.
Every year.
Annually, they're contending for a Super Bowl. They're even beating up on each other to get to a Super Bowl. So, let's not go there. So the thing is, I applaud the Cleveland Browns for what they did. It was long overdue.
Yeah,
they've been through a lot. They've been through a lot to get to that point, right? But here's the thing. What's his dude name? Odell Beckham Jr. He stay hurt now. Jarvis Landry. How old is he?
He's in his prime now. I mean, at the end of it.
Yeah,
he's still pretty young. But.
He's still right there. You know. The best thing they got is a great running back duo.
Oh my God, yes. Now I will give them that.
And they got possibly the best offensive line in the NFL.
Yes, they do.
And their defense is coming up.
Yes, it is.
But the thing is, with Baker Mayfield, it's the culture of Cleveland.
Yeah.
Because when you think about Cleveland, You think about that jersey that they got. They got the names of each starting quarterback they had since 1999, right?
A long list,
man. You can. It's the Encyclopedia Cleveland. But I'm not gonna. I don't see them. I don't see him win the Super Bowl no time soon. Let me change that. I don't see it no time soon. Something got to happen. Baltimore got to be on the down year.
Pittsburgh got to be on the down year.
Pittsburgh got to be rebuilding bad. If it take 3-4 years for Pittsburgh or Baltimore to reset and start over, then I see Cleveland come out the North and possibly contender. But still, you got to go up against the likes of Buffalo and
think about it. But
Tennessee.
But think about this, they're not going to be able to keep the same team that they have forever. Somebody's going to have to go.
Somebody's got to go.
Somebody's going to get cut. Somebody's going to have to go because
and guess what?
Not enough money to go around everywhere.
And guess what? Nick Chubb and what's my man name? What's that dude name? Kareem Hunt. Somebody going to want some money in their pocket.
And then you got Odell and Jarvis.
Baker going to want some money.
He's not doing anything. It's not Baker. It's not Baker. It's the team that's around Baker that makes Baker look like Baker. But you take away some of the pieces you got.
But he had the exact same pieces before Kevin Stefanski.
Exactly, and didn't do anything.
It's safe to say you could attribute that to the actual reset of the culture. I think the stars aligned. COVID has blessed the Cleveland Browns.
Pretty much.
But see, the thing is, they can't beat Baltimore. Because, I think Lamar has only like one loss to his name against Cleveland since 2018. I don't think he played Cleveland in 2018, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. I don't see them winning no time soon. Now, I have said in the past, Cleveland has like a 5-year. It's a 5-year plan for Cleveland. If I was the determination committee on who will win and who will not win, Cleveland has a 5-year committee, has a 5-year plan. But you cannot escape that culture of just being straight up losers for the past 20 some odd years. Granted, they had spurts here and there. I remember 2003, something like that they was in the playoffs, and I think if I'm not mistaken, they made it in 2007. I could be wrong. Matter of fact, I think I am wrong. And here we go last year. If it was not for Pittsburgh just laying an egg, they wouldn't have made it to the playoffs, period.
Yeah, that too. But you know what? Even with them beating us by 11 points, just 11, small margin.
It could be 11.
I mean,
it could be 2.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, a win is a win. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But take away some of those interceptions that Big Ben threw, we'd have won that game.
Yeah, because
really the only thing that killed us was that early fumble,
right,
in the first quarter. That's the momentum shifter right there.
And
then the pick right after that was 14-zip right there. Mm-hmm. So I mean, even they beat us or whatever. But my point is, I'm not big on them just off of 1 year.
No, I'm not either.
I'm not big off of no one. I'm just not.
If you listen to the TV, that's why I try not to watch the talking heads, because they took this one magical season where they took down the Steelers twice in 2 weeks, week 17 in the first week of the playoffs, and all of a sudden Cleveland has the best odds in the North to not. Matter of fact, Skip Bayless said that crap today. He said, and I'm gonna quote him, Browns gonna win the North. Dude, I'm home on my lunch break, and I'm just, checking them out because, I like to look at Undisputed, my favorite show. I like Shannon Sharp. Dude is funny.
Yeah, dude is
dude crazy. And Skip was like, not only are the Browns going to win the North, and then he said Baltimore's going to be third in the AFC North. He also said that Baker Mayfield is the second best quarterback in the AFC North, behind yo guy Roethlisberger. I said, that's all I could do.
I don't think so. And you know what? I tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna see me and change my opinion. If they compete this year, and I mean compete, I mean like because we're gonna compete regardless. I mean, outside of the NFC West, AFC North is the most competitive doggone division in football. I'm sorry.
Don't get me wrong. I count nobody out in the North. I don't count nobody out.
You don't hear of 3 teams making to the playoffs in one division. You don't hear that. That's uncommon. Normally, only 1, maybe 2 teams out of one division.
And then they wind up playing each other.
3 teams.
3.
Come on, man. You don't hear about that.
I remember the days when the Bengals was winning the division, but that's a whole other topic.
Hey, I will say this: when the Bengals wake up, they do come wild. When they come back, they come with that raw. Now I can't say that. So when they played us a few years ago in the playoffs, that was a tough. They pretty good too.
But that was Marvin Lewis's Bengals, though. You know what I'm saying? See, me and Marvin Lewis got a little history. See, he used to be Ravens defensive coordinator, so I know about Marvin Lewis. See, his teams play hard.
Yeah.
But when the Bengals decide to get up off the bed, roll over, turn the alarm clock off, get the crust out their eyes, and get up and play some ball, somebody in trouble.
Yeah.
Somebody in trouble. Because they coming back.
Yes, they are.
They coming back. But
I really do think out of those 4 quarterbacks, though, Lamar Jackson has the best shot.
He got the best shot. I'm not saying he gonna win it this year, because although I am a fan, I am a realist. For the simple fact, I'm just not convinced about those receivers.
Yeah.
I just wish that we had the eye for a wide receiver like the Pittsburgh Steelers do. We would have won at least. We would have won at least 2 more.
But
But that's neither here nor there. I love Baltimore and Pittsburgh, New England. Those are the top 3 best ran organizations. New England has some trickery. Okay. The deflate gate, okay, it wouldn't matter because the Colts would have got dusted anyway. But
to me, it matters.
See, I ain't gonna start now. The Spygate thing. If your assistant coach snitching on you, but I ain't gonna touch it. But you know what I'm saying. Baltimore's a great ran organization. Pittsburgh only had 3 head coaches in their existence.
70 years.
80.
Almost
over 80 years. They had 3 head coaches. So, and of course, Baltimore has only had 3 head coaches in 27 odd years. So that speaks.
I don't think Lamar gonna win one. Not this year, because first off, y'all made Big Brother mad. So now, you know what I'm saying? Now we got to teach everybody a lesson. I mean, if you want to agree or disagree, Pittsburgh Steelers is the dong Big Brothers, old brothers. I mean, we getting old now, dong.
Getting.
We about to be in a nursing home after a while. But
yeah, look,
you know what I'm saying? The Big Brothers are that division.
Pittsburgh Steelers got the dentures soaking in the water. They got to cut the steak up real small and stuff so they can chew it. But I never ever count Big Brother out.
Well, you trust and believe we're gonna take them dinners out the cup, right out the water. Tell me that. You best believe that.
It was a sound effect. It was that sound.
You best believe it though. Pittsburgh coming back.
Now you've changed your tone from a few months ago. You was like, "Oh, woe is me. We ain't doing nothing." And I sat here on this platform and said, "Stop. Don't do that." Because even as a Raven fan, I never count y'all out.
Well,
when I say never count y'all out.
Well, see, my tone has changed for a reason, and it's because
you better not say about that running back. You better not say because of a running back.
I mean, it really is. I mean, you look at Najee Harris, and you look at that new offense we got. Now, mind you, I don't know what you've seen the game between the Lions, Pittsburgh, and the Lions. I know you probably didn't hear about it, but God knows, I feel like I don't know whether we go 11-0 for the first 11 weeks of football. That comes once in the blue moon, but I do think we can compete. I really do. I mean, we have a great, solid team. Najee Harris is great. He can turn a 3-yard reception to a 46-yard. I mean, come on, man.
Mind you, but before
we haven't had a running back like that since Le'Veon Bell, and you've seen what Le'Veon Bell did when he came.
Before you start singing his praises,
I'm singing them. Harry.
Before you start singing his praises, remember he was running against backups.
I know. But
week 1, if he could do that week 1, maybe the first quarter of the season, the first 4 games. If he could do that in the first 4 games, come November, I'm patting. You know what I'm saying? But I've even though y'all was like y'all got kicked out by Cleveland, like I didn't count y'all out. With Pittsburgh, it ain't over till it's over.
Yeah, I mean, once I seen them play, and I'm you know, go and watch them a little bit tonight against our game against the Panthers.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? I really, you know, my tone has changed, man. I gotta be confident in what I got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But most truthfully, I feel like, you know, okay, we went through the whole, okay, we getting rid of pieces of offensive line, and you know,
but y'all can have that back. Y'all can have Villanueva back. I'm just saying.
Oh, you don't want
him? I'm just saying. He got to show me.
But see, the reason why y'all acquired him is because he's a good pass protector, and that's what they want out of Lamar. Pass, because he knows.
Wasn't he hurt last year? Pass protecting.
Yeah.
Take him back. I want my money back. I got the receipt in my back pocket.
He was a free agent. They ain't got nothing to do with us.
Well, give me my money back. No, I'm just playing, man.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I really feel confident in what we have, and our defense gonna be lights out. Our defense gonna be lights out. Defense.
Even without Bud Dupree.
Yes, we acquired Melvin Ingram. Not a Bud Dupree.
That's right. I'm sorry.
He's not a Bud Dupree, but he gets to the pass. And we still got T.J. Watt, and we still got Stephon Tuitt, and we still got Cameron Hayward. I mean, these are all pro walking Hall of Fame defensive linemen we talking about here.
That's why I was wondering why in God's green earth you was trying to count them boys out.
Before all that, we didn't acquire Melvin either. We was getting rid of all the players. So I seen all the players leaving, and I was like, we going downhill.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, we caught a fit, and we still the underdog. But we catching the fit because we got rid of so many veteran players But what some people don't understand is sometimes younger is better.
Speed.
Stronger. Speed.
Yes, sir.
They have, their minds is more open, I guess. You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Especially when you're doing something for like 16 years, you're like, nah, I'm gonna keep doing what I do.
Yeah. So I feel pretty good about it, man. I think we're gonna do a little something, but we definitely got to get it. We don't get nobody else. Pittsburgh, do me a favor and beat the dog snot out of the Browns.
Y'all can lose every game, but you just need them two.
I just need them two, and I mean beat the dog snot out of them.
But that's how it happens in the AFC North, man. Like, if let's say y'all kicked us out the playoffs the following year, we knocking on your door. We ain't knocking, we kicking it in. Right. So that's why I love AFC North football. But like with Baltimore, man, like I'm a little concerned. It's like I'm concerned, but I'm not concerned because I know the pedigree of the Ravens. I think it's going to come together. I think it's going to come together like this here. I think we're going to get it together. It's going to be a tight race. And the beautiful part about it is the thing is we don't even see each other till November.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it kind of makes the race even that much important.
Yeah.
That means you got to win up front.
But I'm gonna tell you why I'm so big on Najee Harris, though. I'm gonna tell you why. What we did last year to get us 11-0 was pass the ball. Mm-hmm. We was doggone second to last, worst team running the ball. We got Najee Harris now. We can run the ball in December and January. It'll make a big difference, man. I'm trying to tell you. We can run the ball in December because you need to run the ball in cold. Doggone Ben had a raw elbow. Doggone cold. You know how old people is when it get cold outside, man. They doggone bone ache.
So he need that.
Heat on the bone.
Need some icy hot to put on.
Some rubbing alcohol on it. You know what I'm saying?
Icy to numb the pain. Hot to relax it away.
So that's why I'm big on it, man. But outside of that, man, I really think it was a good show, man. And we'll be back at it sometime. Who you got winning tonight against the Steelers and the Carolina Panthers?
Come on, man. It's the last preseason game. I'm gonna say Steelers by default because it's an AFC North team. It depends on who play. Of course, we got to watch the football team tomorrow. We got to go to Washington. Well, it ain't even Washington. It's Landover, Maryland. I said it. I think we're gonna win, but I'm not really putting too much credence on this last game. It was the second game for me because I had to, a few more pieces got put in there to see what they were gonna do.
Well, it was the last game for me, man. I wanted to see Big Ben out there, man. So. Yeah.
If ain't nothing else interesting on, I'm gonna tune in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I think we're gonna hang it up here. I think next show we can do week 1. Cowboys, Buccaneers, lead up to that game.
Okay. All right. That'll work.
I think we give us time to get our minds right because football is on the horizon. So my Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays, and in December, sometimes Saturdays, is going to be chock full of good old football.
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right, so we're going to sign off. This has been the Back Porch Sports Podcast with your boy Fonz
and Quan.
And we are done.